Hello everyone, it's Mary with Hogwall Designs, and today we're going to do a flip through of a folio. And the purpose of this folio is to, instead of a sympathy card, I created a folio filled with lots of messages to help comfort. This is going to my sister-in-law who recently lost her husband. And so we're just going to flip through it here. I have it tied with a ribbon. And I'm thinking of what the ribbon is called, and it just escapes me right away this morning. But it's a beautiful ribbon that we have it tied with. And as you open it up, there will be pockets and some beautiful messages inside here. So this first pocket, we have a tag, and we have a little another tag with a little dangle on it, and a little card that says he will wipe every tear from your eyes. And what I'd like to do on one of these tags is to write a special little message on the back of it. And so we're going to just hand letter on the back here a message. And so I thought I'd take you along as I do that. So it's going to say, we'll just write it here and then we'll So I am going over some of the areas. Just to give it a little extra. All right. So courage is the gift of faith, reminding us we are never alone. And then we're just going to tuck that inside this pocket here. And then we'll open it up, and we have a few more extra sentiments here. This one says safely home, and a little verse by an unknown author. Inside here we have a little message. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. I'll just tuck that back inside this little hidden pocket. And since the message is pretty small, I am just kind of like having it peek out. And then we'll tuck that back in. We have this little bookmark with cross on it. Over here we have a little pocket with another tag with some beautiful angels and another beautiful tag. And then here we have a little pocket that has a little card in it. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. And on this pocket here it says, fear not, for I am with you. And then it just closes up and we have another little message or pocket on the back. We have a little, like a little postcard, and it says God's Garden with another verse, a little message. And then my last item is this little beautiful tag here where it was the tag, and then I had another fussy cut element that I put on top of it. And we have little beautiful ribbons on the ends. And so we're going to tie this back up with our ribbon. And I still am forgetting the name here. So one key that I learned in tying a ribbon is not just to run it through just once, but to do it twice, and then it kind of creates a little extra friction so it doesn't come undone for you. So we're just going to make our little bow here, just like that. Now I thought I can gift it like this, but I am going to create a little envelope here. And what I've done is I just have a piece of paper that I printed a design on each side. So we have this side and then this side. And I thought, I was just trying to decide which one of these prints look best with this. And I decided that I liked this one the best. So that's going to be the outside. So I've laid my page in here and I just tri-folded it. And I just kind of got a rough idea of how I want it to look. And so before we actually create the pocket itself or the envelope itself, I want to pretty up the corners here. So I have just a little rounded punch here that's going to round off the corners. I'll do that on all four. And then I have this punch that is going to create a design on the end. And I definitely want it to be on the cover flap. So we're just going to do that next. So it created a punch and then a little pop out here of a little, like a flower. And we'll do that on the other side here as well. Alright, so we have that done. So now when we fold it up, you'll see that it has this decorative punch on the edge. So what I think what I'm going to use for adhesive is just some tape, double-sided tape here. And we're just going to run it down this side, right to the edge. Great thing about this tape is that it's tearable, so you don't have to have another pair of scissors. You just get to the end and you just tear it off. Then we are going to, I have this little pen that has just a little stick pin that helps me grab that top piece of paper off my double-sided tape. And just like that. And we'll close this up, making sure my edges are aligned. Now, right now I have it not pressed firm here on the middle of this envelope. I think I want to keep that volume while I test how it's going to fit inside. Right. Did my tape not stick? Let's try that again. So I'm going to tuck my ribbons in. So I set this inside here, like that. All right, and I can close that. I think that's, yes, I definitely want to keep that volume on the bottom here. So now to close my envelope, I have created a wax seal, and this is just using some black, I believe it's just a glue stick, and then I took some copper rubbing buff and I went around the edge and then on the actual printed image, and this is a little key. And to get that to stick, I have these wax seal stickers. So we're going to put one on the back. Like that. And then, let's see if we can take the cover off to get the sticky. There it is. Okay, let's... And then we will just put our key kind of centered in the middle here, and just like that, we have our closure. Now, it is closed, but when they open it, it should be able to allow them to open it and close it repeatedly. The other thing we could have done is not put the sticker on, but chose to do like a Velcro closure. A little round Velcro closure would have been another great option as well. So, so there is our sympathy card, but with a twist, we've created a beautiful folio to express our sympathy for her loss. So thank you for joining me today. And if you like this item, please join my page, subscribe to my page. I have lots of other fun, creative ideas for you, from paper crafting to home decor items to staging, and just a whole variety of things. I appreciate your time today, and I'll be back. Thank you so much.